Welcome everybody to LCTV's coverage, what we like to call the paperclip. The shortest track on the NASCAR circuit, all besides Bristol. Half-mile Martinsville Speedway. We're doing race number 3 here of the TWR Truck Series. As we have 7 drivers here tonight, including our very own Stephen Gale also showing up to race tonight. Last week's winner was Eric Keplaner. He starts right there in that 6th position. And as we wait for the rest of our grid to show up, or our field to grid rather, we'll take a look at your starting grid. On the pole is Clifford Eben, the 55 machine. He will start first. To his outside, Andy Andrews in the 20. Row 2 tonight, Derek Smith in 66. Had a pretty good run last week. Fortunately, couldn't put it off. On the outside, also another good driver last week, Casey Drake in the 51 machine. He will start 4th. Row 3, our league owner, J.R. Hager. And row 2, Eric Keplaner in the 00. And that rounds out your field for qualifiers. However, Stephen Gale will also start tonight's race along with James McDavid in the number 92 machine. So we're going to wait for the pace car to go around here. Pace car starts rolling off here. We get set for the green flag. I believe it's 1 pace lap or 2 pace laps, not quite sure. Don't quite recall, but gonna be exciting in 100 laps here tonight. So, gonna be interesting to see what happens there. We'll take a look at your track info here. The paperclip. Track length 0.49 miles. Track temperature currently 90.6 degrees. As Eric's base car about to make its way down on the pit lane, and the green flag will be dropped for the race number 3 here. The TWR Truck Series base car makes it on the pit lane. Now we wait for our race leader 55 of Cliff. Green flag's out here for race number 3. And already on the start, we got wreckage in the back. Eric, J.R. Hager, he's going to go around. No caution. Just at the 20. And Andrews, he got massive wheel spin right there. Almost spun it. Already chaos on lap 101. Here goes the 66 machine. Almost into the back of the 20 machine. Now the 00 in the back of him. Things getting wild here. He's out. Eric Keplaner in the 51 making contact. Wheel spin is very tough here. It's all concrete, so it's very slick. You gotta be very careful on corner entry and corner exit at the spin edge. You already see the 51 into the back of the 00. Show him he didn't really appreciate the little block he pulled there last lap. 2 laps complete here. Clifford Eben way out ahead. 2 seconds now ahead of the... Oh, the 51 gets in the wall. Wait, 2 seconds ahead of the 66 machine now of Derek Smith as he bumps the 20 out of the way. Now Eric Keplaner down low to try to take that spot away. Can't quite do it. Gonna pull him behind him. And Andrews wisely gives him the underneath spot there. Eric Keplaner gonna try to take it and run with it. We're gonna see if we can do that back straight away. It's not gonna good run. This goes into turn 3, down on the bottom, it's a little bit loose, clips the curb, 20 slides up, way up the racetrack. That's going to cause him that spot, and maybe another one at Casey Drake. So side by side back there for 4th now, as it going into the corner. Casey Drake going to take that spot, now Andy Andrews under fire from our very own Stephen Gale. And there comes J.R. Hager, already in threat of going a lap down. His current rides in 7th position. Right now, Clifford Eben, I believe, making his first start this season in the 55 machine right there. But all 5 of the laps so far completed here tonight. So far, single file through the field right now. As he's trying to look to capitalize. And we have a spinner already. 66. Derek Smith off turn 4. Out of second place. He's going to go around. Let's take a look at the LCTV replay now. That's around a thing there. Apologize for that. But yeah, to look at the LCTV replay. See what exactly happened to the 66 machine. So here's right here. Coming off of turn 4, you see he just clipped the curb, and I was just enough to upset the truck. Gets sideways, goes for a bit of a slide. Already knows he's out of control at this point, locks it down, and manages to miss hitting anything. So a little lazy slide for the 66 machine. Probably gonna see quite a few of those here tonight, but that will probably most likely send the field down onto pit lane. We're gonna see what happens here. As it looks like leader's gonna stay out, air company's gonna stay out. Looks like everybody in fact is gonna stay out. So except for a couple of guys, Andrews, he decided to come down pit road along with J.R. Hager. J.R. Hager need to get his damage, that damage fixed, and Andrews probably a little bit of damage as well, and also just 4 tires is crucial as J.R. Hager's in threat on a lap down. Looks like he's gonna make it off pit road in time though. Want to take this quick opportunity to go to commercial break? Don't go away, I'll be right back. Base lap started out last line here, Martinsville. So back on the green flag as Clifford Eben going to lead our field back to it. He's away. Air Cap Leader. Oh, they're drifting going off turn 4. Casey Drake and Air Cap Leader simultaneously drifting right there as they managed to both save it. Great job by both of them as Stingy out overruns the corners of the bit. Making contact. A couple of guys in the wall back here. Derek Smith trying to make the hard charge back up to second place where he was before he spun there. Currently trying to go around Casey Drake as he's under fire from Andy Andrews right now. Meanwhile, Clifford Eben again just driving away on his restart. Let's see what the 66 machine has for that Eminem's Toyota Tundra there. There he goes into turn 3, and he makes the 51 over, drive it. The one got a little bit sideways right there, managed to save it, and Andrews still right there behind him. Eric Keplinger also right there behind him. And as they go into turn 1 once again, already a 1.5 second lead now for our race leader Clifford Eben as the 66 machine in the wall just very lightly right there as Andy Andrews tries to go in for the bumper, misses it, and overshoots the corner just a bit. And actually hits the wall just a bit too along the 51 machine. So this guy's already very aggressive early, on 100 laps here tonight. So not a ton of time. It's only 50 miles actually, so pretty short one here tonight. As here we come into turn 3 once again. So it looks like, oh, the 51 at the wall. Hard right there. Now C6 tries to pass on the outside. I don't know if it's going to work though, because the inside lane is the preferred lane here. As C6 now, Derek Smith's also in the wall. Eric Keplinger getting loose off turn 2 right there. And Andrews now trying to go and slingshot by the 66 machine. We're ahead at turn 4. Looks like nobody hit the wall that time. Still side by side out for the 3rd position. Oh, Whoa, Derek Smith sideways in the corner. Manages to hang on to it. He's still sideways. Derek Smith probably getting a little bit frustrated right now as he was in second place, went for that spin. And now he's just kind of losing positions back to 5th place right now. Stephen Gale right there behind him. Everybody's tagging the wall off turn 2. Here comes Eric Kepler in a dive bomb on a 20. Oh, he gets loose contact. 66 in the wall. Oh my gosh. Now they're going double file 3 wide. Oh, Stephen Gale gets loose on entry. We're 3 wide. Stephen Gale had to back out of it massively. And Andrews got tagged with a 00 machine that lit Eric Kepler around him, our running race winner. He's now in 3rd. Derek Smith still trying to get around them, but he just keeps making little mistakes here and there, and it's costing him. He gets a little bit loose on entry again. I've noticed, I drove a little bit in practice, the truck really does get loose on entry. And you kind of have to fix that with your brake bias. If you turn up your brake bias, it's going to so loose under braking. But so guys just don't know about that really, so. A little bit of contact right there between the 20 and 00. So I don't know he's right there, but I'm sure at some point it'll definitely be a little bit more than that. Eric Kepler in the 3rd right now, 5 seconds back for our race leader. As Derek Smith again into the outside walls very lightly. And getting sideways on entry again right there. Playing with the throttle on exit, make sure he doesn't get loose on exit. You can tell the banking right here is right on board with the gyro cam on the 28 machine Stephen Gale. The banking isn't that much here. It's pretty much a flat half-mile track, at least for great, exciting racing. As you see, oh, contact up there between the 00 and the 20. And they both save it for now. As Eddie Andrews getting a little bit of payback on 00 right there. As 00 got into him earlier, almost turned him. And then 00 goes in for the little bump. Can't really pull it off though, as Stephen Gale gets into the outside wall. Also looks like James McDavid did not make it to tonight's race, unfortunately, so he will not be racing. But some of the competitors out here tonight. There's Andy Andrews right there in front of Eric Kepler. Eric Kepler kind of falling back a bit here, maybe burn up his tires a bit. A little bit over aggressive. Now Derek Smith trying to pressure him into a mistake. Stephen Gale is still running right there. Yara Hager back in the field, and Clifford Eben way out front. Case Drake still in 2nd, 3 seconds back. And Andrews 5.5 seconds back from the race leader. They're still really, really aggressive back here, racing for that 4th position. Eric Kepler, Derek Smith, and Stephen Gale under a blanket right now. He's already a quarter of the way through this race. Eric Kepler gets loose. He's wheeling that thing right now. I'll be kind of sliding around in the corners. Again, it's concrete, it's very slick. And while it's battle for 4th continues, Jared Hager is kind of closing in on these 3 guys in the O2 machine. Keith Drake still in 2nd, 3.5 seconds back for a race leader. There you see Andy Andrews still hasn't lost much time to the leader, but by himself right now. Eric Kepler still trying to hold on to that 4th position. Derek Smith comes in for the dive bomb, can't pull it off. Stephen Gale right behind him, and Jared Hager. So we have 4 truck battle right now, all under a blanket for this 4th position. As Stephen Gale goes sideways, does he save it? Yes, great save, but that's gonna probably cost him spots to the O2 machine. The lead owner Jared Hager. Let's see what he does. 28 slides it in again, slides up the racetrack, leaves it open for the O2. They're going to go on through and take away that 6th position. That's what overdriving does with you here. As the ISM Connect 00 of Eric Kiplinger is still trying to hold in that 4th position right now. It's Andy Andrews, actually. He's faster than the 2 guys in front of him. He's faster than Casey Drake, and he's actually running faster lap times than our race leader Clifford Eben, as he was 5.2 seconds back, and now he's only 4.7, so. Casey Drake kind of sliding in a little bit hard. He's losing time, and that's kind of costing Andy Andrews time, as Andy Andrews is a little bit sideways out the corner right there. There's a 51 in the wall a little bit right there in the back straightaway. He's got a 20 all over the back over him. And Andrews clips the curb just a bit. So the battle for second is going to continue here, as a battle for 4th. It's really heating up now. Or excuse me, yeah, 4th. Derek Hager and 00 of Eric Kiplinger making contact. Now Derek Smith trying to go back underneath the O2 machine for that 5th position as he slides in there. Looks like everybody's going to get sorted out here, as a 28 trying to look to make a pass in the 66. Here comes the O2 again into the back bumper of the 00, pushing him through the corner. Trying to make him slap the racetrack and go on underneath him. Can't quite pull it off for right now, as here he goes, slides it in there, dooring each other into turn 3. Derek Hager and losing a spot, looks like that out to Derek Smith in the 66. That didn't really help him all, as he's going to probably go in here. Try to pull something off. He gets a little bit loose on entry as well. This guy's all fighting for every position like it's the last lap. Oh my gosh. Everybody drifting out of turn 2. And now the 66 sends it into the corner. Slides way up the racetrack. Going to lose 2 spots now to the 28 and the 02. It's now Derek Hager goes on through. And Stephen Gale now right, trying underneath the 66, trying to get around him. He does. You got Eric Kiplinger like that slow guy on the highways. Oh my gosh! Stephen Gale got in there really deep, got loose under braking, got into the left corner panel of the O2 machine. They both finished the saving on the 66 of Derek. Smith tries to go around both of them underneath the O2 machine right now for the 5th position. We're not even half through the race yet, and these guys racing on the last lap. Oh, the O2 almost pinches the 66. They're side by side off turn 4. 66 has the advantage of the stripe. And it looks like he's going to clear him as the O2 gets in that curb a little bit right there. Meanwhile, for second, Casey Drake still under fire from Andy Andrews, but nothing able to go anywhere. You see Stephen Gale overshoot the corner just a bit again. And it looks like the 00 hit the wall right there in the corner exit at turn 4. Here comes the O2, just put the bumper to the 66. Doesn't have to put big enough for a run to do so. There he comes, watch the move right here. Here's the move. Oh, it's loose. Can't wait to pull it off. I think he figured that if he bumped him right there, would have turned him, so he got on the brakes. Tried to miss him, and an action shot of 66. This gets loose off turn 2. You gotta be careful on throttle. Here comes the bump. And bump again. Oh, he gets in the wall. And here comes the O2. Oh, he's spinning. Oh, he saved it. Man, it's probably the 5th time he's probably gotten that loose. So, oh, there goes Stephen Gale right now. Oh, hard into the inside wall. Loops it, no caution. Seems legit. No caution as Derek Smith stolen off J.R. Hager for that 4th position. Meanwhile, Casey Drake still trying to hold off Andy Andrews, who's running about the fastest lap of the race, I believe. I'm going to take a look here. Fastest lap is at 20.984. Okay, maybe not. But he was definitely catching our race leader a little bit. And now it looks like, oh, they made contact. Stephen Gale, excuse me, Eric Keplinger, our previous race winner, our round caution flag, second one tonight. Our round goes to 00, going to go with the speed, not to go a lap down. And I think that was all off the nose of the 66 machine there. Take a look back at what happened here. Oh, no, he got loose all by himself right there. Maybe, oh no, yeah, wow. Take a look back what happened right here. Observer goes into the corner. And again, as I was talking about, it gets so loose under braking. Gets loose, slides into the corner, kills the cone. Cone goes flying. He slides through the grass onto pit road. Barely misses the barrels. They come back up on the racetrack. He's still sideways. Comes out of the corner a little bit too hard on the gas and loops it. Right in front of the 66. 66 with the contact, overcorrects, comes out of the track into the 02. The 02 hits him pretty good. And loops it. We're going to see if he goes a lap down here or not. I was going to take a look at with a different angle here. It looks like he either got his lap back or he will not go a lap down. So there's that. But yeah, let's take a look on board with the 00 machine here. Gets under the braking, kills the cone, barely misses the barrels. Great job. Wants to hit those. That would have been devastating if he hit those. Goes out of the corner though, spins, overcorrects, up into traffic, and into the 02 machine of Jerry Hager. So, second caution of the night, another single truck spin. This time involving a couple of the drivers, but not too severely. So, as look, Casey Drake actually picked the race lead, but will pit in a very odd way. Or I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Oh, I think I don't know. I hope he's gonna. Okay, I'm not quite sure what's going on. But anyhow, Clifford Eben is the race leader. I'm gonna go back to the quick commercial break. Don't go away. Be right back.
I want to leap over buildings, want to fly over the shores, faster than a lightning flash, rushing through the cool night air. Oh, oh, oh. So start ignition, count to 0. I just wanna be a superhero. Oh, with fearless thoughts, emotions swirled, I wanna be the man that saves the world. So start ignition, count to 0. I just wanna be a superhero.
Welcome back live to Martinsville Speedway. We're about to get back on the green flag, and Andrew's going to lead the field back to the green flag. On the jump, he does not go. Green flag's out. We're back on the way here from Martinsville. Clifford did a great job on the outside lane. Unfortunately, the inside lane is the preferred lane. We're going to see if he can do. I believe the 20 machine did not actually pit, so he stayed out. Is that J.R. Hager, who's involved in the last incident, actually trying to get up here and battle for this race lead. The 20 gets a little bit tight on the bottom with his old tires. Clifford Eben going to go on the outside. Makes a move on the outside. You know you're definitely a fast truck. We can pull a move on the outside of Martinsville. J.R. Hager is also going to try to do the same for the 20 on his old tires. Just struggling right now. So J.R. Hager up to second. As gets a little bit loose. Clips the curb, turns the 02 machine. 02 is just to keep it straight, no caution flag, and all of a sudden, J.R. Hager goes from second back to last. It looks like Derek Smith actually is still on pit road, so he's 7th, quite a few laps down. Clifford Eben back out front, and I'm sure you might just see a little payback here from the O2 machine on the 20. The reverse numbers are going to get it out of here. As the L2 machine hits the wall on turn 4 just a little bit. I think he's definitely wanting to get to the back part of the 20 machine. Want to see what he does there. I see Stephen Gale right in front of these guys. A little bit slower. Here comes the 20 machine down low. 28. Stephen Gale just knows that they're faster. Lets them go on by. As Clifford Evan with a clean 55 machine out front. No real worries whatsoever. As you see, Hager trying to chase down the 20 machine there for that 4th spot as it gets loose off the corner once again. Goes into turn 1. Just trying to catch him a little bit, as best as he can. 20 got a little bit tight right there, so this is his chance to make a move on the 20. And here he comes, bumper to the back of the 20. Boots him up out of the way, a classic bump and run. But the O2 Jerry Hager moves the 20 out of his way. Down low he goes. Looks like he's going to make the move. Clears the 20 of Andy Andrews. Down to 66, who's a lap truck trying to get around him. Lost the 20 to try to do the same thing back. Jerry Hager knew that was gonna happen. They make contact once again. Both get sideways. And they both managed to save it once again. So Jerry Hager is going to take that spot away. Air coupling right now in that 3rd position. Casey Drake in 2nd, 1.5 seconds back from our race leader Clifford Edmond, who's been the class of the field here tonight. Led 55 now of the 60 laps completed. So great job by him. Led all but 5 laps, and those are under caution because I think Andy Andrews stayed out. So as I hear a truck sideways in the back. Looks like Eric Keplinger got a little bit loose right there. Jerry Hager must have been contact between them as they both got sideways. At the 66, who's a lap truck. Almost made contact right there with the L2 machine. And he's 3 laps down. I just hear tires squealing, and it's trying to figure where it all is at the same time. But right now, these guys still all trying to battle for 3rd. It looks like here comes Jerry Hager. Sends it into the corner. Can't quite get in the back with the 00. It's a launch off the corner, however. Going to try to make the move into turn 1. Here it comes. Eric Keplinger moves low for him to try to trap him up on the outside. They almost made contact out of turn 4. There's Jerry Hager on the outside. Clears 00. Does not pull down in front of him as he knows that would happen. Oh, here comes Andy Andrews. Just sends it. Knocks the 66 into the wall. Another door for 3rd still as they come out of turn 4. Jay Hager try to get that arc. Maybe try to pull across there almost with contact. Eric Keplinger just protecting the bottom. He knows that bottom lane is faster. He gets loose on entry once again. Contact. And there goes Eric Keplinger.
Caution's out.
Caution flag for the 3rd time here tonight in back-to-back incidences for Eric Keplinger. The same thing that happened last time, except this time it was a truck on his outside that looped him around. Eric Keplinger going back to the back of the field once again, and this is exactly what we saw happen last time. Here he comes on corner entry, under brake into turn 3, gets loose, goes into the grass. The sun didn't go down on pit road. He comes straight up the racetrack into the L2 machine, who seemed to have that happen quite often this run. And yep, there goes the 00 quite around, and Jerry Hager manages to save it, stays in 3rd place, but 00 goes around. So 3rd caution flag of the night here tonight. As it looks like everybody's going to make pit stops here. 55 machine leads to fill down on the pit lane. Looks like nobody's going to stay out, so Clifford Edmond down pit road. It's Jake directly behind. Want to see what he can do for the number 1 pit stall here. The best pit stall pretty much there is. There's Casey Drake. Overshot his stall just a bit. That's going to cost him any chance he wants to get that lead. Jerry Hager. Nice pit stop entry right there. Andy Andrews going to slide on his pit stall nice and easy. Eric Keplinger. Also, he used his fastest for potentially along the 28 is Stephen Gale. These guys were given with 1 fast burst. And Casey Drake pulls a 2-tire stop and takes the lead. So I take that back what I said about that. So Casey Drake took 2 tires. He's going to come off first. Jerry Hager with quite a bit of damage on the O2 machine. Gonna come off third. Andy Andrews, Eric Keplinger, Stephen Gale. You see the Derek right there, 2 laps down. Now he's got his lap back right there. So Casey Drake, your race leader. And sorry about that. Casey Drake currently race leader here at Martinsville. So we still wait for the pace car lights to go out. Pretty quick cautions here though at Martinsville. 3rd caution flag of the night. Let's take a look at our weather now. 65-degree air temperature, 2.24 mile an hour wind speed in the west, 32% humidity, partly cloudy, and afternoon. So okay, guys, we'll go off this time by. So Casey Drake gonna lead the field to the green flag. The class of the field so far here tonight. Clifford Eben on the outside. The Jared Hager, Eric Keplinger. Actually, that was a 4th now as he uses fast perfects his truck. Jared Hager on the inside. Stephen Gale and Andrews, all the guys on the left on the lap. So pace lights are off. We're going to turn on to pit lane. There it goes. Fills down the hands of Casey Drake. As we expect them to go. There goes Casey Drake. It's a jump on Clifford. Great start for him. Now Eric Keplinger making moves in the back. Jerry Hager trying to finally for this lead in 3rd right there. We saw it happen last time we tried that though. Clifford Eben, he got the lead last time on the restart on the outside. Can't do it again going into turn 3 right here. Casey Drake hard on the bottom. Here comes Jerry Hager now underneath the 55 machine. 55 had a lift right there to keep from getting sideways, I believe. And now Casey Drake out front. Jerry Hager now trying to battle the 55 machine for 2nd. Looks like he's going to get clear of him now. Eric Keplinger tries to take advantage of that spot. Want to see what he can do going into turn 3 here. No, we cannot quite pull a move off. Now, it was Clifford Eben on the bottom of Jerry Hager. Tries to get it into the inside. Cannot do that, however. As 66 machine slammed to the wall on the exit right there. Now, Jerry Hager all into the back of the 51 machine. He gets sideways. 55 gets to the back of him. Manages to get back up and save it, but it cost him a lot of time right there. Is now Clifford Eben going to go into the corner on the bottom. Try to take away back that 2nd spot. As Casey Drake messes up the corner. Another 3 wide for the lead here at Martinsville. Jerry Hager now underneath Casey Drake on the inside, trying to lead away from him as he overdrove the corner, and it's going to cost him pretty much any shot to win now at this point. He took those 2 tires, may have cost him a bit. As he cuts off Eric Keplinger. They're side by side for 3rd. Almost a bit of contact, I believe. Jerry Hager out front, though. So they're still side by side for 3rd. Casey Drake bounces off the wall. And it looks like Eric Keplinger going to take that spot away for now as Clifford Eben trying to drive down our race leader right now, J.R. Hager. As Casey Drake sliding right there as he's trying to get it into the back of 00. That's actually not going to cost him a spot to Andy Andrews, so he's going to continue to fall back. He was in 4th place as Clifford Eben all the back of our race leader with just 25 laps to go. It's hard to call what's going on with the racetrack because there's so much is happening all at once. Everybody kind of all together in a blink as Jerry Hager tapped the wall right there. Andy Andrews got it pretty good. Now Casey Drake even fell behind Stephen Gale and the lap truck of Derek Smith, who's currently 1 lap down. As Jerry Hager continues to lead here. Clifford Eben right there in that 2nd position. Kind of surprised he's not been able to get up there and get after the O2 machine, but since he has been the fastest truck all race long, he's led the most amount of laps, leading 61 of them. Jerry Hager has only led 4 now at this point, so looks like Andy Andrews has also led 4. Those are all under caution. Casey Drake, he's led 8. So by far, the 55 machine, he's definitely led the most for our laps here tonight. We have just 22 laps to go here. Interesting to see what the 55 has for the O2. As the O2, Jerry Hager continues to pull away now to a 1-second lead. Maybe the 55 is just kind of playing it calm and not pushing it too hard to get you back up. Maybe he's trying to save his tires, and he knows that, you know, if you overdrive your truck here, it's going to cost you a lot of time, and it's going to cost those tires a lot. He's actually now catching Jerry Hager. Gained 2 seconds right there in that lap. Slowly but surely, he's catching him. I don't want to see him sliding too much. He's a little bit right there, but some of these other guys are drifting into the corner and they're braking and they're hitting the wall or spinning out of the corner. It's pretty crazy. So looks like he's doing a pretty good job right now of trying to stay in that spot. As you see the battle for third right here, heating up between 00 Eric Keplinger, 20 of Andy Andrews, and Stephen Gale in the 28 machine. I think there's the 20 underneath the 20 machine for that 4th position. 20 overdrives corner just a bit on the high side, but actually gets a good launch off the corner. Going to stay toe-to-toe with the 28 machine. I believe Chris Evans made a mistake, actually, and that's going to cost him a shot at the win for right now, a lead. And he just overdrive the corner massive right there, though. Let Stephen Gale get that spot. As Jerry Hager continues to pull away now from Clifton Eben. Now a 1.1 second lead with just 17 laps to go. He's going to make a hard charge back up there if he wants any shot at this win. Dominated much of the race and lost it there in that restart under all the chaos. And going to try to gain it back here. Gained a 10th right there that lap. Going to do that 10 more times to catch him. So another thing is at Martinsville, it's all about, you know, passing him. You can catch him, and a caution flag comes out. This changes everything. Casey Drake goes around right in front of the leaders. He was struggling on those 2 tires he took to get the lead, and he's going to loop it out of turn 4 here. Right in front of the leaders. Very close call. Take a look back at what happened here. Let's see. Okay, see, I just came out of the corner, got on the gas a little bit too early, spins it around, slides it out on the track, right in front of leaders. So very close call for everybody right there. As we look back at what happened once again here. Just typical Martinsville, I guess. He goes in the corner. He's back in the gas, and then just loops on him and did a great job. Didn't hit anything. Leaders almost came in there and hit him. Jerry Hager, the race leader. But this definitely just changes a lot, because so the 55 here's, you know, running down our leaders, as you see him right there, has to check up as he loops it. But anyhow, going back live here. So I've seen 3 wrecks here tonight, all of them being pretty much single, self-inflicted and single truck incidences. So now leaders are on pit road. Looks like 55 actually. No, Stephen Gale took the race lead. So it looks like Stephen Gale decided he wanted to stay out. So yeah, Stephen Gale, your race leader now. Case Drake is throwing a lap down. Gonna get the wave around though, because he's right behind the pace car. So Stephen Gale will pick up the race lead after staying out. Clifford Eben, he pitted. Derek Smith took 2 tires, even though he's a lap down, but I think he will now get his lap back actually. Indeed, he does actually. He's in 3rd, so he took 2 tires. He's now in 3rd. He's got his free pass there. Clifford Eben, he's in 2nd. Actually, it looks like the 66 machine came down pit road, so now Eric Keplinger, he's going to be in 3rd, and Andrews in 4th. Jerry Hager fell all the way from 1st to 5th, so poor pit stop for him. I believe he may have gotten a penalty or something because of a 32-second pit stop, so interesting there. As you see, 66 going to come back down pit road. He's got his free pass there. He's going to be at UL anyway because he got his lap back, so our very own Stephen Gale out front here. These pace lights are still on. We're going to see what happens here as come around this time. And pace lights are off. Kishore gets his lap back, and Stephen Gale going to lead this field back to the green flag. You see Clifford Eben right there in 2nd. Got the Stewart freezing paint scheme. Second paint scheme, and looks like league officials threw the caution flag back out because not everybody sorted it back around. So that's the tough part of this track, though. When you get a wave around, it kind of takes a couple laps to catch the field again because how short it is. So that's why the caution flag was just thrown again right there. But when we go back green flag, it'll be 10 laps to go. So 10 laps shootout here at Martinsville. expect to see probably another caution. Definitely a lot of contact, but we're going to see what happens here. Don't know until it happens. So you see the field all now getting caught up in the back. There's Case Drake right there. So Stephen Gale going to lead the field to the green flag. Basically, lights are off. We'll go down onto pit lane. Time shootout here. Martinsville only 5 miles sprint to the finish. So basically, lights are off. Goes to Harfton on the pit lane. Stephen Gale going to get the jump. And where does he go? There he goes.
Ready, green flag.
He gets the jump. Now Eric Kibler trying to look down low. The block with the 28. It's almost made contact in the back. And it looks like the Clifford Evans gets in the back of the 28 machine. And Eric Kiplinger tries to look low for the race lead. 28 throws the block. Contact right there. And Clifford sideways. Oh, they're all sliding. Oh, the 28 gets turned.
Caution's out.
Eric Kiplinger gets the race lead out of all the chaos, but it looks like Stephen Gale is going to go around. And looks like the Steve Friesen paint scheme just let him down. As he comes so close to trying to get the lead right there. And gets turned around. So tough break for Stephen Gale right there, as you saw the double zero on entry got into the back of him. That sent him up the racetrack. And then you see the double zero just goes underneath him, muscles his way past. He gets a little bit loose, is trying to save it, tries kind of just staying where he is. 55 tries to fall on the double zero, gets in the left rear corner of the 28, gets him sideways, and just finishes off the job. So Stephen Gale gonna go around, didn't hit anything, did a great job, a nice little slow spin right there. So that's gonna knock it down now to a 5-lap shootout when we go back green, if even that, maybe in a 4-lap shootout. So very crazy here, as you see the roll bar camera here. 28 gets pushed up the racetrack, double zero muscles his way past, and he's gonna get turned by the 55 machine. Goes around and just finishes loops it. So tough break for Stephen Gale. He's gonna fall behind the back of the field, went from first to last pretty much in an instant right there. So right aboard now with your second place driver here, Eric Kiplinger. There's the bump, and he gets underneath him and kind of muscles his way past. He just by the 55 machine. He tried to get underneath him, clips the curb, and turns around the 28 machine. So tough break for Stephen Gale. He's gonna have to start from the rear, and as they're discussing it now on the radio, Eric Kiplinger won Atlanta last week. Didn't look like he was gonna win this one, as 55 was just so dominant. But you never know until it's over. So it looks like pace lights are off. We're going to go back green flag this time for a 5-lap shootout here tonight at Martinsville. It's going to be wild, even more wild than what we just saw. So going to be interesting to see what happens here. As Eric Kiplinger going to lead the field to the green flag, and a bump from Aaron Andrews right there. Pace lights are off. Make the Harfton down onto pit lane. And as we go back green flag racing here. When does Eric Kiplinger go? Right. There he goes. The 55 got a shot for the 51 before they even went green. Almost turned around. You see Stephen Gale being very aggressive from the back. Andy Andrews sideways. They're 3-1 for the lead. And 55 gets turned. No, he saves it. Andy Andrews down to the lead. Here comes the double zero. Caution comes out now. The race is over. Double zero. Eric Kiplinger slides up the racetrack. They're 3 wide now for second. Derek Smith goes down low. He was 2 laps down, a couple laps ago. Now he's up to second. And now the 28 in the grass underneath the 51. They door and Bain as they come out of the corner. And Andy Andrews is pulling away. Derek Smith in the second, half second back. They're not quite sure if he's going to do anything. As now in case you're underneath the 28 machine there for that 4th position. To see the 28 working the wheel right there. But Derek Smith, he is catching our race leader. Andy Andrews isn't over yet, folks. He is catching that 20 machine. And he's hungry for it, too, after we got kind of screwed out of last week. He wrecked after being so dominant there. To try to win here, one at Martinsville. He was 3 laps down at one point. Now it's racing for the lead. Bumper to the back of the 20 machine for the 66. And the caution flag comes out. That'll end it. Stephen Gale goes around. And Andy Andrews will win here at Martinsville. Unfortunately, haven't done the caution flag because that would be a very, very exciting finish, I feel like. But 228 blowing up there down low. Unfortunate night for him. He was leading, got turned, and it looks like he got turned again right there. So, as Andy Andrews going to pick up the win here tonight in the 20 machine with a lot of damage on his truck, as Derek Smith, he was catching him in a hurry right there, and it was definitely going to be exciting. Probably, you know, a little beaten and banged to the finish, and unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. So 66 is getting a little celebratory bump there to the 20 machine, and as they're all kind of bumping and banging right now, Eric Epling are going to just turn the 20 machine around, and it's, oh my gosh. And they all go to turn one of each other. So, we're just going to look back at what happened at Steve and Gale while this madness is all going on, as he just limps across the finish line in, like, last. So he's going to finish one lap down in 5th. But we're going to take a look back at what happened to him. As, let's do the replay here. So he's in turn 2 right now. He's coming on to turn 2, hit with the 51, door to door for 4th position. And as they go, it's the 20 got into the wall, got sideways on entry, stood up the racetrack, got back on the gas, and just kind of spun it around, overcorrects. 55 goes around also. The guy who led much of the night, led 62 laps actually, gets taken out right at the end. Unfortunate break for him. As, looks like our race leader has gone away. So we're taking this opportunity to go under a quick commercial break to come back and do some interviews with the top few finishers. Don't go away, I'll be right back. Welcome back live here to Martinsville Speedway for race number 3 of the TWR Truck Series. It is now officially in the books. Andy Andrews picking up your win here tonight under caution, as caution flag came out with 2 to go for Stephen Gale, very own Stephen Gale, spinning out there at turn 4. Fortunately for him, as he was leading and got turned with the 65 machine. But anyhow, I'm going to go and interview your third place finisher first here tonight, Eric Keplinger. Eric Keplinger, do you have a copy?
I'm here.
So yeah, Eric, we saw you up there. You won last week at Atlanta, so it was nice talking to you then. But you're up here trying to go back to back. You got the lead there for a little bit, I believe, and you led 5 laps. So you led, and you were up there pretty much all night long in the top 5, really ruling it. We saw you spin a couple of times there, going to turn 3. Pretty parallel incidences there. But barely missing the pit road wall. It was pretty crazy. Unfortunately, you didn't have enough time to get there at the end, and especially as the caution flag came out. But you're going to finish P3 here tonight. So back-to-back top 3 finishes. Talk about your night out there tonight, man.
I did not think I was gonna win this race, but hey, it was really fun. I don't know if you saw on lap 83, I pulled such an aggressive block like twice on that 82 car, and that's why Andy got mad. But we're cool. It's just short track racing, just aggressive. But going into 3 of those 2 wrecks, I know I just the one with JR, I tried to get in there like a little too hot, so I could like maybe bump him up the racetrack. I pumped the brake a little too hard, and this back end just went around. That's what happened both times. But I mean, it happens. Martinsville, I didn't think I was gonna win, but surprisingly I got 3rd, and I'm happy for that. Just really exciting race.
Yeah, so there's battles going around all around the racetrack. It seemed like you were like really doing good at holding people off, kind of like pulling a Ryan Newman there. And you came out 3rd. Obviously, you got the lead a little bit. And obviously a lot of guys led a lot tonight. After the 65 got kind of pushed back to the field, and a lot of beating and banging, a lot of contact. It was fun watching you guys out there. So any shout-outs want to give your 3rd place finish here tonight?
It's just everyone, man. It was so fun. The series is great. And he produced good racing. Clifford for beating everybody and then choking in the end. And then my teammate Casey for being my teammate. And then everybody else are just good racing.
That's right. And congratulations on 3rd, Eric, and have a good night.
Thank you, you too.
Alright, so that was your 3rd place finisher here tonight. Eric Keplinger in the 00 machine. Won last week, came 3rd here tonight. So, and now we're going to go with your 2nd place finish. Running up here tonight, Derek Smith. And we're into the broadcast booth here. Derek Smith, do you have a copy? Derek Smith, do you have a copy? Derek Smith, you have a copy?
Okay. For some reason my mic was a little bit. Okay, go. I'm here.
You saw up there much of the night. You actually were 3 laps down at one point, so made a great rebound up to 2nd. You were definitely coming for the 20 there. Unfortunately, the caution flag came out before you could get to the back of the 20 machine. But a solid 2nd place finish here tonight. Great points day for you. Great run for you. You didn't lead any laps, but you were definitely up there all race long. Let's talk about your race there, man.
Well, I thought I was gonna be finishing near the back since it was about like 40 laps to go, and I was still like a couple laps down. So then I was able to make my way back up, and then Jack just sent it in there and pretty much made me go into 2nd as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, certainly, a lot of beating and banging. It looked like, Andy got away a little bit right there. You started catching him. It was probably going to be a really great battle all the way to the end on the last lap there. Unfortunately, like I said, the caution came out, so you didn't really have the chance, but still a great 2nd place finish. Great rebound for you after being, dead last on track. It's 3 laps down. I don't think we saw at one point there. So great rebound for you to finish 2nd. Any shots would give your run-up finish here tonight?
I just want to give a shout out to Mountain Dew, I guess, because I like that drink.
All right, that works. So, thank you, Derek, for your time, and have a good night.
Yep. You're welcome.
Alright, so that was your second place finisher, runner-up here tonight, Derek Smith. Made a hard charge back as there's 3 laps down there towards the end, but now your race winner here, Andy Andrews, in the number 20 machine. Andy Andrews, do you have a copy? Andy Andrews, do you have a copy? Andy Andrews, do you have a copy? Some technical difficulties here. Andy Andrews, do you have a copy?
Hello?
So yeah, Andy, some of the difficulties there, not quite sure what happened there. But yeah, so you pick up your first win here tonight. Great run for you. You're gonna finish on top. 9 lap sled. Got a good jump there. In the last run there with 5 laps to go. The 66 was going for you. Caution flag came out with 2 to go, and you finished on top. So you won here tonight. Stock us, man.
Alright, yeah. My mic is like having a big meltdown right now. Can you repeat that?
So yeah, you came out here, you won tonight's race. You had a great jump there on the last restart to get ahead of the 66 and everybody else. Derek was coming for you a little bit, trying to make a charge at the end there, and the caution flag came out with 2 laps to go, and you ended up picking the win, leading 9 laps here tonight. Pretty banged up truck, but it definitely looks like a Martinsville truck. So just talk to us.
Well, I would like to first thank Derek and Eric at the end there, and the 55. The 55 deserved the win way more than I did, but he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. So basically, I just sent it into one. It worked out, and I took the lead from there.
Yeah, certainly, and a lot of guys were getting loose on entry, ended up breaking. Brake bias was kind of a little bit low here tonight, and a lot of guys were getting inside. We saw a couple spins. We saw you overdrive the corner a couple times there, and it looked like you're gonna fall back to the back of the field. Made a hard charge back over the front, made an aggressive move for the lead, and ended up getting it and holding on to it all the way to the checkered flag. So, any other shout-outs you want to give for your win here tonight?
Yeah, I would like to thank the league, LCTV, and Derek M. Smith, and Eric, and the 55.
Yes, certainly, and thank you for your time, Andy, and congratulations on the win.
You too.
Alrighty, so that was your winner here tonight, Andy Andrews, in the number 20 machine. Picked up the win after leading 9 laps. Now we're taking this opportunity to look at your starting grid top to bottom here tonight. Or not starting grid, results. Sorry about that. So Andy Andrews, he picks up the win here tonight. First win of the season. Eric Kepliner did actually not come second. Derek Smith got a black flag there at the end. So technically he finished second. So Derek Smith, he came second. Eric Kepliner came third. Clifford Abbott left leading 61 laps here tonight. He's going to come fourth. Jerry Hager runs at the top 5. Stephen Gale came 6th, 1 lap down, unfortunately, after that mishap there. And Keith Drake, he finished 7th, I believe. So yeah, he's finished 7th. And James McDavid didn't make the start tonight, but he's going to finish 8th without a single lap completed. So let's look at your results top to bottom. Thank you all for watching tonight's broadcast. Appreciate it. Make sure to check us out next week here on TWR Truck Series. We'll be heading to another speedway, so make sure you come out and watch that. Not positive where exactly we're going to, but also you can watch us Sunday night, as always, Action Motorsports Xfinity Series. We'll be heading to Iowa Speedway there, so another short track. So it's going to be back-to-back short tracks here on LCTV. Going to be exciting. Going to be interesting to see what what happens there in Iowa with Justin Wilson returning. But again, thank you all for watching tonight's broadcast. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you hit that like button. And for Ashley Motorsport TWR Truck Series, along with other leagues and like Bonehead in the near future, that's starting up next month in a couple weeks. 1 month, a couple weeks. August 14th, I believe, is the very first start of the Bonehead Racing League. So be tuned for that in about a month. So a lot of great races coming up shortly. I appreciate you all for being with us this entire time. You've been with us since we started back in March with race number 1 of the Ashley Motorsports Xfinity Series. So we're figuring out more leagues and, we're growing a little bit more. So I appreciate you all watching tonight's broadcast, and have a good night. Well, happy 4th of July.